Hey everyone, it's Jess Tomlinson here, and today I wanted to share with you something that has been on my heart for a long time, and that is smashing the belief that nervousness, that feeling that creeps into you and feels all scary, is a bad thing. Because the truth is that nervousness can be a very good sign. So, I want you to think back to a time when you were about ready to make a big decision. Maybe you were going to quit your job or start a new job or make a life changing decision like get married or buy a house or finally take that really big trip that has always been the trip of your dreams. And I want you to remember the feeling in your body before you actually said yes to that decision. So my guess is that you felt nervous, right? Like you didn't feel completely calm and totally zenned out and at peace because it was a big deal for you to say yes, right? I know in my own life between, quitting my job, um, and starting a new job and doing this whole entrepreneur thing, deciding that I was going to move to San Francisco to be with my boyfriend, which actually never happened, but still big decisions, right? That any time that I've made a huge decision, whether it is any of those things, or for me, like deciding to produce my Bali retreat, big deal, right? If I would have taken all those nervous feelings and labeled them as bad or wrong, or my intuition telling me that I wasn't supposed to do these things, I would have never done them. And that would have been a really sad thing because if I didn't acknowledge that that feeling of nervousness was actually great, I would have missed out. So my question for you is, what are you feeling a little bit nervous about, a little bit hesitant about, and how are you maybe labeling that as your intuition, or that it's bad or wrong, or that a sign that you're not ready to do this big thing and take the leap? I know for a lot of the women that I've been chatting to about Bali, my Bali retreat, which is a 9-day intimate transformational retreat for women, they feel that nervousness and they're worried when I have a conversation with them that that means that they're not ready or that they shouldn't do it. And my answer to them is always, great. I'm so glad that you're freaked out and nervous because that means that you are on to something big. And it's just your body's way of being excited, really. But we tend to label it as, oh, I'm freaking out and I shouldn't do it. So anytime I can walk a woman through that and she really gets that, oh, it's just my body freaking out, but my heart really wants to do this. And when I follow that nervousness through and make the big leap, that I'm not going to be nervous forever. It's just that excitement. So if you want to get a little bit more into this, I'm really excited to announce that I am hosting a juicy webinar to really support you in letting go of this nervousness and getting to a place where you can fully trust yourself. And that webinar is coming up in a few days, and the details are going to be on the next slide in just a moment. So make sure you follow the link to register for that webinar as soon as that pops up on your screen. Or if you are feeling called, if you've maybe been feeling a little bit nervous to join me for my retreat in Bali, now is the time. Don't ignore those nervous feelings and think that they're a bad sign. Why not follow them to transformation? If you're feeling like you want to have a conversation with me and you want to explore if my Bali retreat, the Radiance Recharge, is right for you and what it can do for your life, go to theradiancerecharge.com to learn more, and there you will find a button where you can follow the application and apply to have a conversation with me. All right, I hope to either see you at theradiancerecharge.com or on my webinar. Details in the next slide. Bye, guys.